Hi, this is Sharon with Mon Amour Albums. I have a new 2-album item that I wanted to show you. This is going to be a gift for for someone special. It's these are 7 1/8 by 7 1/8, and I didn't have a lot of dimension on the front because they're going to fit into a box that I made with some graphic 45 legs and decorative label. I can't think of what to call it, but that's what I'm going to call it now. This has a faux leather spine, and then I have multiple layers on the front cover. This one is going to be the dessert album, and I have Grandma's apple pie listed on there. Let me set this out to the side. I'll set this one over as well, and we can start. Okay, so we open it up, and I have a number of recipe cards are inside the pockets. There are 2 pockets on here, so I have I don't know, six recipe cards on each side. Now you can cut them down to fit here. I didn't make them to fit, but they can be easily cut down, like I said. Okay, so we got a few layers on the front with different designer paper in here for the pockets. Then I have this first page with Grandma and her little boy, and she's making a pie. Here's a piece of chipboard that says homemade, couple layers, paper piecing, which you know I love to do, and so that's the first page. Then the second page is, here's her apple pie recipe again, and you flip that up. Here's a couple of tags. They're, my newest dies for tags anyway, and it kind of reminds me of an ice cream. I don't know what it would remind you of. And here is an acetate frame. Let me get the light. There we go. And and with a little piece of lace down here and tied jute string. This page over here has a flip out and an extended piece. You could, if you wanted to cut down, yeah, I did leave it open. Good for me. I did, you could cut down a recipe card if you wanted to and put it in there, or just for a photo would be great. Photo would be great back here, or a recipe card. Most all of these pages are in either or, so you have choices. Here's a full-size photo mat, and I fussy cut some flowers from the collection. Magnets in there. Here's another acetate window that you can pull your recipe card in and out of. Here is some more fussy cutting. Right here, the flowers are fussy cut, and then this is a sticker backed on black cardstock. I'm out of frame. Gee. Paper piecing these 2 pieces, And then this is another frame. Well, here is a piece of chipboard. I fussy cut her out, and I fussy cut this background out, and so you can I think one of these two pieces came off of this card, so I just put it underneath there because I think that was the way the designer of the album had it. Here is another flip up with a piece of chipboard with this country gentleman on it. Looks like he's baking. There's a frame for, like I said, either or, recipe card or photo. This is a pull out for either one of those, a recipe card or photo. And then here's a sticker that I backed on black cardstock and affixed it right there. Over here is another, it's a Graphic 45 card with a journaling card right here and piece of chipboard, lace, string, jute string. No, that didn't come out. And then here's I guess I glued that all down, but I cut this off and I put it there in case you want to just make some notes, because that's what I was kind of thinking. Then here's some more fussy cut flowers and two more stickers, an epoxy, or no, not epoxy, acetate frame. And if you notice, the back of the frame is lit or black, and I fussy cut out the front of the frame to give it some color. Here's another acetate frame with recipe card. This lady, I think I cut her off as something, and so she's just stuck there. But, you know, plenty of room to see your recipe card, and if not, you can always pull it out and stick it up somewhere. Then on the back here are two more pockets. I had you in there so nice and neat. Two more pockets with more recipe cards. There's three there and three more up here, four more up here. So there's a lot of recipe cards to be had. Start writing. You can retrieve these recipes off of the internet, cut them out, and glue them down on your recipe cards. It's very easy to do. So there, and then here's the back. I left it pretty plain because I didn't know if you wanted to stick you know, a picture or something else, or maybe nothing at all. So let's go on to the vegetable one, which is yellows and greens and blues and assorted other colors. This one again is has a faux leather binding on it. Same background as the other album, but the front is different. And I put this cut apart on there because I thought it went the best with the yellows and reds. So here is some more recipe cards. Here's some more of this color and style. This is a oh good, I left that up. So you could put something underneath there if you wanted to slide something in on this white space. I fussy cut her out and this and put them together down here. Here is a piece of chipboard, and then we turn the page. Here is another cut apart and two more little tags with that same, I don't know why that reminds me of ice cream, but it does. And here's a recipe card in here. I like that you can see the paper through there, even if you don't want to. Here, the back of the card has more room for decoration or directions. So even if you don't want to put the card in there, you have more room for, come on now, don't fight me. You're gonna fight me. Here's a piece of chipboard, a fussy cut tomato and vines and such, and fussy cut some peas on there. And this ribbon is tied with jute string. Here is, this is a sticker. This is a sticker. This is part of the paper collection, which you can slip something back there if you want to. This is a pull out. And there's that. A lot of room, plenty of room for a photo or a recipe card. And there's just a small space here where you can slip your finger in and to get your card in there. I think it looks good with all this different layering. Here is another recipe card. These recipe cards didn't come with the collection, but I sure thought they matched real well, because you can see the blues and the reds, and you know, it just all ties in. These I fussy cut, and this is a sticker. This is fussy cut, and here's a couple small photo spots. I guess it got a little blue on there. And here's a piece of chipboard, fussy cut roosters and chickens, and I did glue their heads down because, no I didn't. No I didn't. Okay, you could still slip a piece of paper or cardstock or whatever, a photo, back in there. This is a flip out made with a graphic 45 tag and a piece of chipboard board on top. This is a ribbon with jute string, and here's another multi-layered design for the back of that tag. This lifts up so you can slip a whole photo or recipe card under there. It's magnetized. Many parts of this album are magnetized. This is a bow tied, and we'll just show you the inside of that. I'll never get this tied back the way I had it, but here, let's give it a try. I see so many designers and paper crafters that can tie their bows so beautifully. And look at me, I struggle. So anyway, here's more paper piecing, and I just love doing that. I think it really adds a lot of charm and design to the albums. This is another recipe card on a clear acetate window. This is heavy acetate, by the way. This is the .007, and so I like that the best. This is a sticker backed on black cardstock and then fussy cut out. The same with this. And then here are two more pockets back here with these recipe cards in it. And these recipe cards. These pockets are all built separately. It's been a while since I did this, about a month or so ago, and I don't remember really how I did it, but I don't know. My memory escapes me. Get in there. Okay, and that's it. Like I said, this is the back and the front. And they slip in here and fit neatly, snugly. I think that would be a pretty accent piece on anybody's kitchen counter. I think there'd be mothers or girls that would enjoy having this. Thanks for stopping in to see me. Please give me a like or subscribe. I'd love to have you with me. And if you want to, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. Have a great day. Bye-bye.